Welcome back. As Congress continues to prove its inability to lead, one former Green Beret is throwing his hat into the political ring to try and change all that. So what does he think he can bring to Washington? A familiar face here at Fox News. Here with us right now with its exclusive announcement, retired Green Beret commander, author of Warrior Diplomat, Lieutenant Colonel Michael Waltz. Colonel, welcome. You've done a lot in your career.
Thanks, Brian.
What makes, so we have early word that you want to do something else and have another chapter. What is that?
Well, I'm proud to announce, Brian, that I'm going to run for Congress for Florida District 6, which is Northeast Florida. It stretches from just south of Jacksonville and St. Augustine all the way down to Daytona Beach and then west. It's actually the district that Representative Ron Desantis currently represents, but he has announced his candidacy for governor. I think that as a combat veteran, as a Green Beret, as a businessman, and as somebody who's teed up decisions to a president when I served for Vice President Cheney, you know, I feel called and compelled to bring all of those experiences to the table and serve the people of Florida and serve the people of this great country.
So you haven't, your competition is thought to be Fred Costello, who's a vet,
yep,
and John Ward, who's a vet and a businessman. You divide your competition. You don't just jump into things with the training that you've had. What makes you think you're better?
Well, I think I bring all of those. I think I bring all of those things to the table. You know, there's my time overseas. I led the search for Bo Bergdahl, multiple tours in Afghanistan, tours all over Africa, including Niger, and then again building a business from scratch. We started with 2 people, and now just hired my 400th employee. So I can talk Obamacare, I can talk overregulation and overtaxation, how that stifled growth. And so, you know, Brian, I'm not just going to talk about these issues. I've lived them, right, and I'm a Florida native, and can bring all of those things to the table, I think, uniquely.
And it is a district in which Donald Trump won by 17 points. But you have a formidable opponent should you get the nomination through the primary, and Nancy Soderberg, who was a national security advisor during the Clinton administration. So she's raising a lot of money. So for Republicans, it's going to be uphill fight every step of the way.
Well, you know, I look forward to the day I can stand up on a stage, you know, against a former Clinton UN ambassador. We look what happened in our foreign policy under the Clinton years that ended up leading to 9/11 and all of the mess that we're dealing with today. So, right, so that's part of the race I welcome. But Brian, I want to say that, you know, I think the more veterans, the more combat veterans we get in Congress, the better.
I think I 100% agree with you. Actually, it's what Democrats are targeting. And lastly, real quick, what did Dick Cheney tell you, or what did you learn from him?
Well, you know, Vice President Cheney taught me do the best you can in the job you can, and always seek, one way or another, a life of service. And Brian, I'll tell you, you know, as a combat veteran, the foxhole does not know race, religion, creed, background. We know how to get stuff done. Compromise cannot be a dirty word. We can lead, we can reach across the aisle, right, to get things done for the American people. And for this district specifically, they lost a lot of jobs when NASA moved out of there. And right, I want to bring commercial space flight back in, SpaceX and others, to bring those high-paying jobs back to the district. I think there's a lot we can do, and I'm excited.
So if you want a guy that's good on business, good on camera, is a very good writer who served in the military with distinction, you're looking at him, Michael Waltz. Hey, thanks so much, even for guys like you trying to serve this country. We appreciate it.
Hey,
best of luck, Colonel.
As Pete likes to say, you have to get back into the arena. It's time to serve.
Yes, you are. Thanks so much. All right.